The sun, a molten orb, breaches the horizon, painting the Giza Plateau in hues of gold and amber. Before us, silent sentinels of stone pierce the dawn sky, the Great Pyramids, structures that defy the passage of time, yet whisper of a forgotten mastery. They stand as colossal enigmas, monuments to a civilization that, by all conventional accounts, should not have possessed the means to erect them. For millennia, these titans have weathered the desert winds, their sheer scale and improbable precision an enduring challenge to our understanding of human capability. How, with the rudimentary tools of the Bronze Age, did they achieve such monumental feats? How did they quarry, transport, and precisely place millions of colossal stone blocks, some weighing many tons, with an accuracy that modern engineers still marvel at? This is not merely a question of labor, of brute force applied over centuries. This is a question of sophisticated knowledge, of engineering prowess that seems to transcend its era. The alignment of these structures, their geometric perfection, their very existence, prompts a profound and unsettling inquiry. What secrets lie buried beneath the sands of Giza? Secrets that could rewrite our history. The Sphinx, a creature of myth and enigma, watches over this landscape. Its weathered face, eroded by millennia of wind and sand, holds a silent riddle. For as long as we have gazed upon it, we have been captivated by its mystery, by the sheer audacity of its creation. This colossal sculpture, carved from the living rock, stands as a testament to an ambition and a skill that leaves us breathless. But the Sphinx is more than just a guardian of the plateau. Its gaze seems fixed, its posture purposeful. And as we begin to unravel the secrets of Giza, we find that its silent watch may be more significant than we ever imagined. For the story of these pyramids is not just about stone and engineering. It is a story woven into the fabric of the cosmos, a story etched in the stars themselves. The builders of Giza, in their pursuit of eternity, left behind not just tombs for their pharaohs, but a celestial map, a testament to their profound connection with the universe. A map that, for 4,500 years, has waited to be deciphered. A map that challenges everything we thought we knew about the dawn of civilization. We are drawn to Giza by its monumental presence, by the sheer audacity of its construction. But we stay, captivated, by the questions it raises. Questions that peel back the layers of accepted history, revealing a forgotten chapter of human achievement, a chapter written not just in stone, but in the language of the stars. The enigma of Giza is not just about the past, it is a revelation waiting to redefine our future. The desert wind whispers tales of a time when the world was young, and gods walked among men. Here, on this ancient plateau, the very earth was sculpted to touch the heavens. But these were not mere monuments to power. They were the grand design of pharaohs, titans of a forgotten age, their ambition reaching beyond mortal understanding. We stand at the threshold of the Old Kingdom, a dynasty that would etch its name into eternity. It was an era of burgeoning civilization, of burgeoning faith, of pharaohs who believed themselves divine, not merely rulers, but conduits between the earthly realm and the eternal cosmos. Khufu, Khafre, Menkaure. These names echo through millennia, forever linked to the colossal structures that pierce the Egyptian sky. Their motivation was profound, rooted in the very essence of their belief system. Death was not an end, but a transition, a journey to the afterlife, a celestial realm where the pharaoh, as the earthly embodiment of the gods, would continue his reign. These pyramids, therefore, were not just tombs. They were meticulously engineered vessels designed to facilitate this divine ascent, to ensure the eternal prosperity and stability of Egypt itself. The pharaoh's journey to the afterlife was paramount, not just for himself, but for the very cosmic order of his kingdom. But to conceive such a vision was one thing. to bring it into being, quite another. The sheer scale of the undertaking defies imagination. We are talking about mountains of stone, quarried, transported, and precisely placed. Millions of limestone blocks, each weighing several tons, some as much as 80 tons, moved by human hands and ingenuity. This was a feat of logistics, engineering, and organization that would humble even the most advanced societies of today. Consider the society required to achieve this. The Old Kingdom pharaoh was not just a king. He was the absolute center of his universe. His word was law, his will was destiny. This immense power allowed for the mobilization of resources on an unprecedented scale. The state apparatus, built on a foundation of agriculture, taxation, and a rigid social hierarchy, was the engine that drove this monumental construction. From the fertile Nile Valley, the breadbasket of Egypt, came the sustenance for the workforce. From the quarry sites, the raw materials. And at every level, a hierarchy of officials, overseers, scribes, and laborers, all working in concert, under the unwavering gaze of the pharaoh and his divine mandate. This was not slavery as we understand it. While the exact nature of the workforce is debated, evidence suggests a system of conscription and organized labor, with workers often housed, fed, and even compensated, particularly during the inundation season when farming was impossible. The religious beliefs of the time were inextricably linked to this grand design. The sun god Ra, the creator deity, was central to their pantheon. The pyramids, with their pointed summits, were believed to be solar rays, solidifying the pharaoh's connection to the sun god, allowing his soul to ascend to the heavens along these divine pathways. The alignment of the pyramids, their precise orientation to the cardinal points, speaks to a sophisticated understanding of astronomy, a testament to their deep reverence for the celestial bodies and their perceived influence on earthly affairs. This was an era where religion and state were one, where the construction of these pyramids was not just a civil project, but a sacred duty, a paramount expression of faith and devotion. The pharaoh's eternal life was the linchpin of Egypt's cosmic balance. Their tombs were designed to withstand the ravages of time, to safeguard the pharaoh's Ka, his life force, and his Ba, his soul, ensuring his continued existence in the afterlife and, by extension, the continued prosperity of his kingdom. The sheer human effort, the meticulous planning, the unwavering faith, all coalesced into an undertaking that transcended the ordinary. These were not just buildings. They were declarations of intent, testaments to a civilization that dared to challenge the limits of the possible. A civilization that, for a fleeting moment in the grand tapestry of time, seemed to possess knowledge and capabilities that would forever remain a mystery. The Giza Plateau. A testament to human ambition, a monument defying the relentless march of time. For millennia, these colossal structures have stood, whispering secrets of a forgotten age. We've traced the grand design, the pharaoh's vision etched in stone. But the true enigma lies not just in why they built, but how. Consider the bedrock of this miracle, the stone itself. We speak of granite, limestone, materials quarried from distant lands, shaped with impossible precision. Blocks weighing tens, even hundreds, of tons. For Khufu's Great Pyramid alone, over 2 million such blocks were painstakingly assembled. The sheer audacity of this undertaking beggars belief. Imagine the quarries. Remote, often hundreds of miles from the plateau. The sheer scale of extraction required. How were these immense monoliths liberated from the earth? Ancient texts speak of copper chisels, stone hammers, wooden wedges, and water. Techniques seemingly crude, ill-suited to the task. Yet, they yielded millions of perfectly shaped, precisely cut stones. We see remnants of these tools, their limitations starkly apparent. A copper chisel against a granite face. It's like scratching a diamond with a fingernail. Stone hammers would shatter, wooden wedges would splinter. Yet, the evidence of their use is undeniable. How do we reconcile this discrepancy? How were these gargantuan blocks freed from their rocky beds? The prevailing theories offer explanations, but they feel incomplete. They paint a picture of immense human labor, of thousands toiling under a brutal sun. But even with vast armies of workers, the sheer physics of it all poses a profound challenge. How do you lift a 50-ton granite beam hundreds of feet into the air using only ropes and ramps? The ramps themselves are a subject of intense debate. Were they straight, spiraling, internal? The engineering required to construct and then dismantle such colossal structures strains credulity. The mathematics involved, the sheer logistical planning, it speaks of a sophistication far beyond what is commonly attributed to this period. This is where the concept of forbidden engineering begins to take root. Not a conspiracy, but a recognition that perhaps we are missing a crucial piece of the puzzle. A lost art, a forgotten science, a method of manipulation that transcended the limitations of brute force. Could they have understood principles of acoustics, of resonance, that allowed them to fracture or move stone with focused sound waves? Could they have possessed advanced knowledge of leverage, of counterweights, of materials science, that we have yet to fully rediscover? Think of the precision, the near-perfect alignment of the pyramids to the cardinal points, the astonishing accuracy of the internal chambers and passageways. These are not the marks of primitive builders. These are the hallmarks of master engineers, architects, and astronomers. The stones themselves are a source of wonder. The king's chamber in the Great Pyramid is lined with massive granite blocks, some weighing as much as 80 tons. Their transport from Aswan, over 500 miles away, is a feat that still defies easy explanation. Imagine the Nile in flood, a colossal barge straining under such a burden. But even then, the maneuvering, the unloading, the final ascent onto the pyramid, it's a logistical nightmare that borders on the miraculous. We are told of simple tools, of immense manpower, but when faced with the reality of these stones, these structures, these calculations, a nagging question persists. Were they capable of something more? Something we have overlooked, perhaps even deliberately suppressed, in our quest to understand the past through the lens of our present knowledge. The stone enigma is more than a question of quarrying and lifting. It's a challenge to our understanding of ancient ingenuity, a whisper of technologies and techniques that might just rewrite history. The Great Pyramid of Giza, a monument built not with crude force, but with an intellect that defies our understanding of antiquity. We've marveled at the impossible quarrying, the titanic stones moved across vast distances, but the true enigma lies not just in the material, but in the masterful design. Look closer. Observe the foundations. The base of the Great Pyramid is remarkably square, not merely approximately square, but near perfect. Deviations are measured in mere centimeters over its immense length. This is not the work of chance, nor the result of rough estimations. This speaks of a deliberate, calculated geometry. And the alignment. Imagine this vast structure, erected millennia before the magnetic compass as we know it, aligned with such astonishing precision to the cardinal directions: north, south, east, west. The accuracy is astounding, a testament to a profound understanding of the Earth's orientation and the celestial sphere. How could they achieve this? What instruments, what knowledge, guided the hands that placed these stones with such unwavering purpose? The answer, or rather the deepening question, lies in the geometry itself. It's not just the external shape. Descend within, and the same meticulous precision continues. The internal chambers, the Grand Gallery, the King's Chamber, the Queen's Chamber, they are not randomly placed. They exhibit a geometric sophistication that mirrors the external form. The angles, the proportions, The relationships between these spaces, they are all precisely calculated. Consider the slopes. The angle of the Great Pyramid's sides is approximately 51 degrees and 50 minutes, a specific, deliberate angle. Why this angle? Does it serve a purely structural purpose, or does it hold a deeper meaning, a cosmic significance? When you explore the mathematics inherent in its construction, you uncover ratios, proportions, and geometric relationships that seem far too advanced for the supposed capabilities of the Fourth Dynasty. The builders of the pyramids possessed a knowledge of geometry that we struggle to replicate even with modern technology, yet they achieved it with tools we deem primitive. This isn't just engineering, it's applied mathematics on a monumental scale. It forces us to confront a chilling possibility that our current understanding of ancient Egyptian capabilities is incomplete, perhaps deliberately so. We speak of the limitations of ancient tools, of sledges and ramps, but these explanations often fail to account for the sheer precision. They explain the how of moving stones, perhaps, but not the why of their placement, not the intellect that dictated their form. There's a disconnect, a gap that conventional archaeology struggles to bridge. The internal alignment is particularly perplexing. The passage known as the Grand Gallery, a marvel of polished granite and precise angles, ascends at a specific gradient. The King's Chamber, a masterpiece of granite construction, is aligned with incredible accuracy, and the smaller shafts, leading from the King's and Queen's chambers, point outwards, not randomly, but towards specific stars. These are not accidental alignments. They are deliberate. They suggest a society that possessed not only advanced stoneworking skills, but also a deep, sophisticated understanding of astronomy and geometry. A knowledge that allowed them to orient their most sacred structures with the heavens themselves. The sheer mathematical sophistication embedded within the pyramids is undeniable. Pythagorean triples, the golden ratio. These concepts, if present, would suggest a level of abstract mathematical thinking that predates their commonly accepted discovery by thousands of years. Are these coincidences, or are they markers of a lost science? This is where the concept of forbidden engineering takes root. It's not about alien intervention, but about the possibility that the ancient Egyptians possessed knowledge, techniques, or a mathematical and astronomical understanding that has been systematically overlooked, dismissed, or perhaps even deliberately suppressed in our current historical narratives. The pyramids stand as silent witnesses to a forgotten era of brilliance. They challenge our assumptions, forcing us to ask, what did these ancient builders truly know? How did they achieve such perfection? The geometric precision, the cardinal alignment, the celestial connections. These are not mere architectural features. They are clues, whispered secrets of a civilization that mastered the earth and the stars, a civilization whose engineering prowess may have been far more advanced and far more profound than we dare to imagine. The stones themselves seem to hold the answers, if only we are willing to listen to their silent, geometric language. For over 4 millennia, the Great Pyramid of Giza has stood as a monument to human ingenuity and ambition. Yet, as we delve deeper into its mysteries, a provocative question emerges. Could this ancient marvel be more than just a pharaoh's eternal resting place? Might it also be a cosmic blueprint, an intricate celestial map carved in stone? The notion that the Great Pyramid serves as an astronomical observatory is not new, but recent discoveries have sparked renewed interest in what this might mean. The pyramid's internal shafts, long thought to be mere ventilation conduits, reveal a striking alignment with key stars and constellations. Particularly, they point towards the stars of Orion's belt and the circumpolar stars, celestial bodies that held profound significance for the ancient Egyptians. Orion, linked to Osiris, the god of rebirth and the afterlife, was not merely a constellation to the Egyptians. It was a divine marker, a beacon in the night sky guiding souls to the realm of the gods. The pyramid's alignment with Orion suggests a deliberate cosmic symphony, a celestial guide for the pharaoh's soul on its eternal journey. But how did the builders achieve such precision? Without telescopes or modern technology, they relied on the naked eye and an innate understanding of the cosmos, charting the stars with astonishing accuracy. The alignment of these shafts with such celestial precision raises tantalizing questions about the knowledge possessed by these ancient architects. Beyond Orion, the circumpolar stars tell another story. Ever visible in the night sky, these stars were seen as the eternal guardians of the heavens, symbolizing immortality and continuity. The pyramid's connection to these stars suggests a deeper symbolic purpose, linking the pharaoh's earthly reign with the infinite cycles of the cosmos. This celestial mapping is not confined to the Great Pyramid alone. The very layout of the Giza Plateau echoes the heavens, mirroring the stars in a grand terrestrial design. The placement of the pyramids may align with the constellation of Orion, reflecting the heavenly order on Earth, a divine architecture that binds the terrestrial with the celestial. Such theories challenge our understanding of the pyramid's purpose, suggesting they were designed as much for the living as for the dead, serving as both tomb and temple, observatory and oracle. The ancient Egyptians, it seems, were not just builders, but cosmic architects, crafting a bridge between worlds. Today, as we gaze upon the Great Pyramid, we are reminded of the profound connection between humanity and the stars. This ancient monument, with its cosmic alignments, invites us to contemplate our place in the universe, to ponder the eternal mysteries of life, death, and the beyond. Thus, the Great Pyramid stands not only as a testament to human achievement, but also as a whisper from the past, urging us to look up, to seek out the stars, and to find meaning in the celestial dance that has captivated humanity since time immemorial. As we explore these cosmic connections, we are drawn ever deeper into the enigma of the pyramids, a journey that may yet reveal the true purpose of these timeless structures. In the heart of the Egyptian desert, where the sands whisper secrets of bygone eras, stand the pyramids of Giza, monuments of human ingenuity and spiritual devotion. Their grandeur has captivated minds for millennia, yet it is their celestial connection that intrigues us most profoundly. The Orion correlation theory, a revolutionary idea that the pyramids are a reflection of the stars, challenges our understanding of ancient Egyptian knowledge and their view of the cosmos. For the ancient Egyptians, the night sky was not merely a canopy of stars, but a map of the divine. Among these celestial guides, Orion held a place of paramount importance. To them, the 3 stars of Orion's belt were not just dazzling points of light, they were Osiris himself, the god of rebirth, the eternal ruler of the afterlife. It is within this cosmic narrative that the pyramids take their place, aligning so precisely with Orion's belt that it defies coincidence. The 3 main pyramids of Giza mirror the exact layout of these stars. The Great Pyramid of Khufu aligns with Alnitak, the easternmost star. The Pyramid of Khafra aligns with Al-Nilam, the central star, and the Pyramid of Menkaura corresponds with Mintaka, the westernmost star. This alignment is so precise that it raises the question, how did the ancient Egyptians achieve this feat without the modern tools we take for granted? The answer may lie in their profound understanding of astronomy, a science that was deeply intertwined with their spiritual beliefs. The stars were not just navigational aids, they were the abode of the gods. Aligning the pyramids with Orion could have been a deliberate act to ensure that the souls of the pharaohs would ascend to join the divine in the afterlife. Yet, some scholars argue that this alignment was merely symbolic, a reflection of their cosmological beliefs rather than a navigational tool. But as we delve deeper, the evidence suggests otherwise. The pyramid texts, inscribed within these ancient structures, speak of the pharaoh's journey to become one with the stars, to merge with the eternal cycle of life and death that Orion represented. The precision of this alignment is not only a testament to their architectural capabilities, but also to their spiritual foresight. To consider the possibility that these colossal structures were intentionally designed as a terrestrial map of the heavens is to acknowledge a level of sophistication that challenges modern perceptions of ancient civilizations. But why Orion? Why this constellation above all others? For the Egyptians, Orion represented the eternal cycle of life, death, and rebirth. The stars of Orion's belt were seen as a celestial pathway, guiding the souls of the departed to their place among the gods. By aligning the pyramids with this sacred constellation, the ancient builders ensured that the pharaohs would forever reign as stars, immortalized in the night sky. Critics may argue that the alignment is coincidental, a byproduct of earthly geography rather than celestial intent. Yet, the overwhelming evidence suggests a deliberate plan, a sacred geometry that echoes the rhythms of the universe itself. In understanding this celestial connection, we uncover a deeper truth about the ancient Egyptians, a civilization that saw the universe as an interconnected whole, where the earthly and the divine were inextricably linked. The pyramids, then, are more than stone and mortar. They are the physical manifestation of a cosmic map, a bridge between humanity and the stars. As we stand before these ancient giants, we are reminded of our own place in the universe, our own quest for meaning among the stars. The pyramids of Giza are not just a testament to human ingenuity. They are a testament to our eternal search for connection, for understanding, for the divine. And as the desert winds continue to blow across the sands of time, the stars above remain unchanged, a celestial reminder of the mysteries still locked within those ancient stones. For centuries, the Giza Pyramids have stood as towering enigmas upon the Egyptian sands, their presence defying time and weather, beckoning us to ponder their mysteries. Traditional explanations of their construction often lean on the ramp hypothesis, suggesting immense earthworks and sheer human effort. But what if the truth is more complex, more wondrous than we ever imagined? What if ancient Egypt held secrets of engineering that have long since slipped through the sands of time? In recent years, a chorus of voices from the fringes of academia and beyond have proposed alternative theories, challenging our understanding of how these monumental structures came into being. Among these is the concept of advanced water-lifting techniques. Picture the ancient Nile, its waters harnessed not just for sustenance, but for construction. Some suggest that the Egyptians might have used a series of locks and canals, a method advanced and intricate, yet plausible, to transport massive stone blocks up to the pyramid's heights. Could it be that water, the lifeblood of Egypt, was also the secret to its greatest architectural triumphs? Equally fascinating is the theory of sonic levitation, a notion that might seem the realm of science fiction, yet it draws upon the potential of sound waves to move objects. The ancients, with their deep understanding of acoustics, might have harnessed the power of sound in ways we are only beginning to rediscover. Imagine, if you will, the hum of ancient chants resonating through the air, lifting colossal stones into place as if by magic. Is it possible that the pyramids were built not just with muscle, but with music? Yet, the most provocative theory suggests that the pyramids are the legacy of a civilization far older than we have ever imagined. Proponents of this idea point to the precision of the structures, the alignment of the stones, and the astronomical knowledge encoded within as evidence of a pre-dynastic, advanced civilization. Could there have been a time, lost to history, when human knowledge reached heights that we are only now beginning to reclaim? Critics argue that these theories are flights of fancy, unsupported by hard evidence, and indeed, the sands of Giza have not yet yielded definitive proof. But the absence of evidence is not the evidence of absence. Each new discovery, Each technological advancement edges us closer to understanding the full story of these ancient wonders. As we dig deeper into Egypt's past, we must remain open to possibilities, no matter how extraordinary they may seem. These alternative theories, while controversial, invite us to look beyond the obvious, to question the limits of ancient ingenuity. They challenge us to expand our understanding of human history, and to acknowledge that the past may hold more mysteries than we have dared to dream. In contemplating the pyramids, we are not just uncovering the secrets of stone and sand, we are exploring the very essence of human potential and creativity. In the end, whether through water, sound, or forgotten civilizations, the pyramids remain a symbol of what humanity can achieve. They stand as a testament to the indomitable spirit of human endeavor, a message carved in stone that echoes across millennia. As we continue our quest to uncover their secrets, let us remember that sometimes the greatest discoveries come not from the answers we seek, but from the questions we dare to ask. Imagine a moment frozen in time, where brilliant minds crafted wonders that could stand the test of millennia. The Giza Pyramids, towering testaments to human ingenuity, leave us in awe. Yet, among the stones and sands, whispers of forgotten knowledge echo. How could such advanced comprehension of architecture, astronomy, and mathematics simply vanish? The silence around this lost knowledge is deafening. Despite centuries of study, questions linger. Why did the ancient Egyptians, capable of such monumental feats, leave no clear record of their methods? Could it be that this knowledge was suppressed, hidden from future generations by design or by disaster? Consider the possibility of a catastrophic event, one so disruptive it obliterated not just lives, but the very wisdom of an entire civilization. Theories abound of natural disasters, floods, earthquakes, or shifting climates that might have reset the clock on human advancement. Such cataclysms could have swept away not only the people, but their scrolls, their secrets, and their stories. Yet, nature alone may not be the sole culprit. There is a darker possibility, that this knowledge was deliberately buried, concealed in the shadows, by those who feared its power. What if the priests and rulers, custodians of this sacred knowledge, chose to lock it away, fearing its misuse, or even its potential to challenge their authority? The ancient world was a tapestry of interconnected cultures, each with its own repository of science and philosophy. As empires rose and fell, so too did the libraries and learning centers, vulnerable to the flames of conquest and the tides of time. Alexandria, once the beacon of enlightenment, suffered such a fate, its destruction a poignant reminder of how fragile knowledge can be. Another possibility lies in the gradual decline of scientific traditions. As dynasties changed and new powers emerged, priorities shifted. The focus moved from innovation to preservation, from exploration to survival. In this transition, the intricate scientific practices of the past may have been eclipsed, lost to the inexorable march of history. As we stand on the shoulders of these ancient giants, we must ponder the lessons hidden in their silence. What could be lost today if we are not vigilant? The pyramids, steadfast against the sands of time, urge us to seek, to question, and to reclaim the wisdom that once illuminated the world. In our quest for answers, we are reminded of the boundless curiosity that defines us. The pursuit of knowledge is relentless, an eternal flame passed from generation to generation. Perhaps, in the echoes of the pyramids, we might still uncover the mysteries of the past, and with them, a deeper understanding of our own potential. As we peer into the shadows of history, the silence speaks, urging us to listen, to learn, and to remember. The Great Pyramid of Giza, a monumental testament to human ingenuity, holds secrets as enduring as its ancient stones. Among these, the enigmatic star shafts beckon us to unravel their mysteries. Carved with astonishing precision, these narrow passages penetrate the pyramid's core, their purpose both tantalizing and elusive.